So a very good morning folks, I hope you are well, fine and good, and in this video we'll be discussing about understanding bird strike and aviation safety. I really apologize for not posting regular editorial analysis due to some of the works which usually I have. So I really apologize for that, but still I will be posting some of the videos which are prior important, which usually makes an impact in your examination too. So if you are new to the channels, please subscribe the channel, like the channel and share the channel such that everyone will be getting information regarding what actually has been said in the video. So let me begin the session about understanding bird strike and aviation safety. So whenever we are going to discuss about bird strike and aviation safety, definitely our lives matter here. Why our lives matter here? If unfortunately if any bird comes into any of the wings of the engine of a plane, then definitely the engine stops or engines start malfunctioning. So that may be the reason why it becomes a risky factor to all the passenger who are on boarded. Okay, so yes, that's the reason why the DG or Director General of Civil Aviation has been crafting or drafting a panel about how to take safety measures regarding bird strike and what are the different approaches which can be done on. So here in this flow chart you will be having a visualization about what actually and which portion actually the bird is going to hit on, and at what percentage we can say that. Okay, so most bird hits happens predominantly during the approach or take off pages. ठीक है, so खाली इसमें यही दिया गया है कि बार्ड स्ट्राइक जो कि होता है प्लेन्स में, तो कितना परसेंटेज में होता है और कौन कौन सा जगह में होता है एक प्लेन का इंजन, एक प्लेन का अंश में. ठीक है, सो दैट्स द रीजन, that's what here been illustrated regarding the bird trouble. So these charts taken from the summary of wildlife strike reported in the International Civil Aviation Organization ICAO bird strike information system from 2008 to 2015 explains bird strike when they occur, which bird are more prone to such incidents, the damage done to aircraft and so on. So yes, it's प्रायर important when we discuss about all the stuffs. So इसमें यही दिया गया है कि कौन कौन सा बार है, कौन कौन सा टेक ऑफ टाइम में होता है या फिर लैंड ऑफ में होता है, वही इसमें दिया गया है. सो कौन कौन सा बार का परसेंटेज भी दिया गया है. इट इज़ आल्सो बीन इलिस्ट्रेटेड व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट परसेंटेज ऑफ बार विच यूजुअली स्ट्राइक्स ऑन. सो इंजिन्स 3 टेक ऑफ, अबोर्ड टेक ऑफ 21, then after other 28, then after precautionary landing that is all about 49. So here you can see at what percentage it usually affects. So unknown bars are nearly 39, then after preaching bars which usually plays a very vital and important role. So preaching bars which usually plays a 22% in the pawn of a bird strike in different planes. Offshore bars 11%. Okay, offshore bird is 11%. Then after 9% is all about eagles, vultures, pigeons 7%, and other animals or other stuffs which are been written here. So yeah, here you can see the parts of engine which usually get damages by the bird strike. ठीक है, इन सभी का parts में usually कैसे usually कौन कौन सा part में usually strike होने पर effects होता है. So these are the different key aspects of what we need to understand on, and what is the data on bird strike. Then after, what is the perspective for uh, perspective from experts. Okay, so experts are usually क्या चाहते हैं, what is being done to help minimize instance of bird hit. जैसे कि हम जानते हैं वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, और प्रायर इम्पॉर्टेंट भी हम बोल सकते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर द यू कैन से दे आर द endangered species. Birds are now becoming endangered species because of the technological innovations, because of 5D or because of 5G signal propagations. Okay, so those all are factors which usually plays a very important role. So Captain A. Mohan Ranganathan, a former airline instructor, pilot and aviation safety advisor, he brought out a bird strike handout when he was part of bird strike committee in 2011. That told the Hindus that the Asian bird hits incidents that all areas surrounding an airport sought to be clear of slaughter houses and garbage dumping factors which usually attract wildlife and risk to increasing so here इधर usually क्या दिया है एयरपोर्ट पे बगल में कोई भी बाढ़ अट्रैक्टिंग places बनाया जाएगा तो definitely it is going to affect like dumping yards okay like different cleaning slutters of houses definitely ये क्या करेगा ब्लाड्स को insects लाने के लिए attract करेगा तो that may be the reason why behind that may be the reason prior reason because of bird strike we can say he added that the pilots it is important to have constant monitoring after lift off the pilot flying should have this eye on instrument on pilot not in flying to has to his or her eye outside look out of parts it is emphasized during training finally he added understanding parts behavior is something screw and operator need to be familiarized or familiar with the close of ground so यही इसमें दिया गया है कि what actually not only with the things which are been illustrated here not only जैसे कि हम जानते हैं not only नॉट ओनली बट आल्सो हम लगाते हैं नॉट ओनली कहाँ पे लगाते हैं नॉट ओनली फॉर मॉनिटरिंग फॉर टेकिंग ऑफ फ्लाइट बट आल्सो लुकिंग बिहाइंड द एवरी इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ द प्लेन ठीक है इसमें क्या दिया गया खाली चलाना की क्या बोलते हैं सॉरी खाली चलने का ऊपर ध्यान ना देकर भी हम इंस्ट्रूमेंट जैसे फंक्शनिंग करता है उसके ऊपर भी ध्यान रखना चाहिए ठीक है नॉट ओनली इन सिंगल थिंग बट आल्सो इन डबल थिंग व्हेन वी डिस्कस अबाउट द बर्ड स्ट्राइक सो हिंदू आल्सो स्पोक अबाउट डॉक्टर प्रमोद प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी सलीम अली सेंटर फॉर ऑर्थोनॉलजी ऑफ नेचुरल हिस्ट्री और SACON Combat Tour, which is Center of Exchange under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, has been closely associated with the Airport Authority (AIA) India. Then, after in 2017-2020, understood the air hazard issued in the three airports, which usually Gujarat, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu, or how actually at what distance the bird strike usually happens. ठीक है तो सलीम अली सेंटर ऑफ एक्सेलेंसी से भी रिपोर्ट यूजुअली दर्शाया गया है कि व्हाट एक्चुअली द रिपोर्ट इज़ एंड हाउ एक्चुअली वी आर गोइंग टू प्रायोरिटाइज द थिंग्स ठीक है तो आई होप यू विल गट एन आई होप यू हैव गट एन आइडिया रिगार्डिंग व्हाट एक्चुअली द SACON usually looking for what actually the studies has been governed and what actually the precautionary measures should be taken by the scientists which has already been given here the reports which are already mentioned ठीक है इसमें रिपोर्ट दिया गया है कि कौन कौन सा कमिटी या फिर कौन कौन सा यूजुअली कितना बार यूजुअली हिट हुए हैं कौन सा प्लेसेस में हिट हुए हैं कहाँ पे ब्रॉड हुआ है लैंडिंग ठीक है उन सभी के बारे में यूजुअली इसमें दर्शाया गया है ठीक है सो आई होप यू हैव गॉट एन आइडिया रिगार्डिंग व्हाट एक्चुअली द सिनारियो इज एंड व्हाट एक्चुअली द SACON usually wants okay wildlife protection force for wildlife okay so these all things are prior important when we discuss about the a bird strike okay so let me end the video here itself I hope you have got an idea regarding all the steps so thank you thanks a lot